Hello, hello internet, hello, hello. Yes, camera's going crazy just because of the bad lighting. Yet again, but what can I do? Well, I could try. I guess that's actually better. I guess that's actually better. Well, anyways, I know it's so dark in here. Oh well, oh well. So, today, and I'm not quite dating now, let me just say something. The replays you guys have been submitting are terrible. Just straight up bad. Like, what's the use of a replay where someone leaves? You're not supposed to win 4v5. That's not how it works. Just because someone did it, doesn't mean it's the rule. Like, if you're 4v5, you're supposed to lose. It's that simple. Otherwise, why wouldn't a team... Like, why wouldn't professional players play 4v5 all the time? It's much easier to coordinate 4 players than it is to coordinate 5 players. You're not supposed to win 4v5. It's a 5-on-5 game. It's simple, okay? And also, yeah, what's the use of you crushing your enemies? Like, cool. And to me, it doesn't look like you're stuck in any bracket. To me, it looks like you're pretty much destroying that bracket. So, what is there to analyze? Like, what's the point? Get back to me once you actually are stuck. So. Anyways, but I got a replay. It's the worst of all of them. It's not the worst of all of them. It's actually the best of the worst, but it's still terrible. Now, have any of you watched the international yesterday? The series Navi versus LGD. Oh my god. Okay. First of all, let me say something about the international. If WoW and Dota 2 keeps on going like this, I'm sorry, Hon, but you don't stand a chance. Not at all. Like the international, the thing they streamed yesterday, that was amazing. It was just, oh my god, I want more of that. I don't even play the game, but give me more of that. That was amazing. You got, first of all, they got amazing shortcasters. Like, I'm not saying Breaky ain't good. Like, Breaky is really good. Nothing to argue about that. So is Trevor. Trevor is great. Like, he knows a shit ton about the game. But oh my god, the Dota shoutcasters. Toby and Zinnerin. Like, Zinnerin, professional gamer. Like, he's on the level of Trevor. He knows about as much, so these two are equal. Let's say just that. Except that Zinnerin is a little bit more like, yeah. But then you got Toby. And oh my god, Toby. Toby, unlike Breaky, he isn't retarded. And he actually knows a lot about the game. I'm not saying Breaky doesn't know anything, but Breaky is, like, in terms of knowledge, he's below my level. I know more than Breaky. And I really don't, I'm not a good player. I'm not all that good in this game. Now, Toby, oh my god, he predicted picks that Cinderin didn't predict. Which is crazy. You have to be really good to actually do that. And also something like Toby, I don't know how many of you actually ever watched Korean StarCraft shortcasters. I know they are Korean. I don't understand Korean either, but they are still fun to watch. Why? Because every time something happens, they go like Black Uga, Black Uga, ah, Black Uga. Yeah, like that. Toby is the same. Oh my god, and he stole the Ravage, and here go, he jumps in the Chronos is going on, and here we go with the Ravage coming out. Like, that's him. You don't have that. It's amazing. It's just, oh my god, Toby is so good. He's so good. I honestly believe Toby is the best shoutcaster ever. The best shoutcaster in the esports scene right now. I have not seen anyone better. And he's just amazing. Amazing. And then the production value is great. Everything 100% professional. The website updated the instant the game started or finished. Like, the instant the game started, you had a list of picks down below on the website. The instant the game finished, the brackets were updated. Everything was just going, oh my god, that's fast, that's crazy. Just how is that even possible? It's amazing. Like the international was amazing, and the series LGD versus Navi was, oh my god. Though I'm kind of sad that Navi didn't win the international. I didn't watch the finals because I stayed up until 2 a.m. to watch the first game of the loser bracket finals, but I was too tired after that. I really couldn't anymore. I really wanted to watch the whole thing, but there was still at least one game left. It turns out it was actually two. Like LGD won the first one, IG won this. Well, I don't know how it went. Anyways, it was a best of three, and it actually went to 3 games. I only watched one of those. And then there was the best of five grand final. I would have stayed up till like 7 a.m. or something. So yeah, we probably have walked out that now. But still, like the international, amazing. Should watch it. Like I have been searching for the VODs, but I really can't find them. If any of you got like any idea where they are, they're probably gonna update their website pretty soon. I would be surprised if they don't. Now that's that out of the way. Let's go into the game, and here we go. So, the hero of today is this Dampeer. Now, Horse King playing the Dampeer. Once for, like, yeah. He actually got a decent team for once. Like, they got the Dampeer, he can solo mid, then he got the Valkyrie Magnus probably, and the Hammerstorm of the Myrmidon. Should work out just fine. Like, why the heck not? Myrmidon isn't the best of supports, but oh well. On the other side, we got Keeper, great hero, Scout, Blitz. The Blitz is easily the worst hero in the entire game. We got Polybok Priest and the Flux. Now, thinking about these lanes, I personally would probably send like the Polybok solo bottom, and then have like Flux mid and Scout Blitz. Nah, probably Scout mid and have Flux Blitz, something like that. Really isn't that big of a deal. All you have to know is that, you really don't have to know anything. You got to keep on the jungle, and this team there really isn't anything strange about it, so you really don't have to think about anything in particular. Now, the Pier, he got a nice item build, this is just the regular stuff. There really isn't anything to say about it. It's nothing special, it's nothing crazy, and it works just fine. Now, let's keep on fast forwarding. Go, go, go. He picks Terrorize at level 1. I'm not a big fan of that. I like the flight more. But it really isn't a big deal at all. Doesn't make a whole lot of a difference. So both are fine as long as you don't get a passive. This is just terrible. Now, as a melee versus a melee, you really want to play aggressive. Like, you want to stay here, and every time he gets close, hit him. Just get a hit him. And this is usually what makes Scout pretty strong in a one-on-one melee scenario, because of his passive. Like, it's really difficult to actually trade hits with him if you are disarmed for 2 seconds every time you do. So, this actually makes him pretty powerful. And it's something players actually underestimate. Now, yet again, just take a look at what is going on right here. Both players are just sitting back behind the creep waves and going for the creeps, which is fine. Of course, you want to get the creep kills, but you really, especially if you're Dampeer right here, you want to play a lot more aggressive than he is. Let me... No. I just thought about getting something to draw, but I'm too lazy to do that. Now, by the way, this is something Heroes of New York, I really want them to implement this. Oh my god, no! Fuck you! This is getting... No, I don't care. I don't care. This is getting ridiculous. Like, nobody called for the entire day for... No. This is ridiculous. What the heck? I feel like real life is trolling me. Which it probably is, but still, this is fucking ridiculous. Anyways, let's stop. Now, what was I going to say? You want to play aggressive. No. By the way, the feature I want from Dota is like you can draw onto the map. Actually, you can draw things and lines, and it then stays there for like 15 seconds or so. Please implement that. It's great. That's like the best feature of all time, and it should be in here. It honestly should be in here. Please implement that. Pretty please. I would love you for eternity if you do, because it's great. Anyways, now Dampeer should be playing more aggressive. Like he should be around this area. He should be staying here, not behind the creeps. He should be in front of the creeps. And every time Scout gets close, get a hit in. And if he tries trading hits, you got a Vampiric Flag to heal yourself up. And you even got your Terrorize to stun him. So Scout really won't be in a favorable position if you do so. And right here, this was nice. He got, I think, yeah, he got in one more hit than Scout did, which is exactly what you want. You want to get in as many as possible. And yeah, he finally is playing a little bit more aggressive. This is nice. Like, he should be hitting Scout every time he gets hit. He's not, but this is also not the worst thing. Spamming the Terrorize. Not really spamming it, but using it to harass and creep kills at the same time. Though he's doing it too often. Like he now has it yet again. Like he should. This hero, he really should pay attention that he got he got enough mana to use at least Terrorize, because you never know when you want that stuff. Now, how much money does he have? He has enough for the courier bottle. Now, this is something like, if you got a walking courier, walking courier, don't use E, Shift, R, don't. Send the courier to the tower. Let him stay at the tower. Walk back to the tower, get your bottle. Send the courier back to base. If the courier is a flying courier, sure, go ahead. Do the Shift Q or whatever thingy. That's fine. It's a flying courier. Flying couriers are a lot more tanky. They got like 200, 300 HP. Monkey courier 45. That's one hit. 0 armor. That's literally one hit. Scout deals more damage than 45. Take a look at what happens. I guess it's obvious. Scout's gonna go in, steal the bottle. Which, by the way, just to point this out, a Scout destroyed the bottle right here. He should have stolen it, because even if it's an enemy bottle, you can use it. You can actually use the bottle, because it's an item that can be shared. So if he would have stolen the bottle right here, he would have gotten a bottle that Dampeer bought. So that's great. But yeah, the courier died right there, and that of course is a huge deal. Not only for Dampeer, but for his whole team. That's 200 gold. For at least the walking courier, an additional 200 for the flying courier, and you can't get yourself any items. Now this is also terrible, because Dampeer really is dropping low. And oh, he picks up an illusion right here. Now take a look at this bottom. Flux goes down, Polywog Priest is also down, and just take a look at what happens. Dampeer really didn't do anything, right? Like, he went down here, and in the meantime Scout is farming mid. And now he's staying down here. This is the worst thing you could possibly do as a solo mid ever. Okay, I mean, this is just something that annoys me a lot. Because every fucking idiot does this, but it's terrible. You shouldn't do it. If you are mid, you go gank a side lane. That's great. That's what you're supposed to be doing. If you aren't farming, go gank. Get a rune, go gank. That's great. That's nothing to complain about. But once you're done ganking, go back to your lane. Don't stay in the lane. Don't farm in the lane. That's not your job. That's not your lane. And in the meantime, the enemy mid is free farming and free roaming. Nobody is stopping him from doing what he wants to do. That's your role. You're neglecting that role and instead ruining another lane, because now the hero that's supposed to get the farm from the gank you just did on that lane can't do so because you're taking away his money. In the meantime, creeps in the mid lane are dying for no particular reason, because nobody is there to pick up the gold and experience from those creeps. You are wasting money and time and everything and ruining a lane. Why are you staying in the lane? Get out of here. And now he's using the illusions to push. It's like, what the fuck, man? You just had a great position there. You want the creeps to be around this area because it makes it difficult to gank you. Well, I guess you're going up against a scout, so that really isn't the most potent of gankers. But still, I know you just push the creeps. Not only does this make it easier to gank you, but also allows Flux to get some farm. You can't shut him down as easily as he gets taken. Now Dampeer went back to the base entirely, which is fine because he didn't have a courier. So yeah, I guess he could have gone to the observatorium and found some stuff there, but well, he now got himself his second bottle of the game. It's actually going to be his last bottle. But yeah, so he also should invest into a new courier, in my opinion. I personally always feel like whoever kills the courier should buy a new one, at least in pub games. I know in professional games or in higher level games, it's like, who cares, the support buys the courier, but right in pub games really. Now, right here, now this is something that's interesting. Dampeer is level 6, he's actually level 7, and he didn't use his ultimate yet. No, this is a common theme in this game actually. But right now, let's just take a look at what happens next. Okay, so we got the Magnus coming in, they're going for the scout. He misses the ultimate kill, which is okay. Yes, shit happens, it's fine, it's fine. That's not a big deal, not a big deal at all. But take a look at what happens next. The ultimate is gonna come off cooldown right here, and now let me tell you the reason why Dampeer isn't picked in competitive play. For one, it's a simple reason, but it's still a big deal. Dampeer is really easy to shut down because once you kill him, he loses all of his essences, and in that term, he like snowballs in the wrong direction. Like his snowball was great if you actually managed to give him farm and give him experience. But it's just so easy to stop him, because once you take him out, all of his essences are gone, and it's really difficult for him to get back to where he was. But now take a look at what this Dampeer is doing. He is putting himself at the point of having no essences, and because he's not using them to get creep kills. Like, that's what you should be doing. If you are in the mid lane, you should be going for creep kills with the ultimate. I know it costs a lot of mana, yes, that's fine. He could have used the terrorize right there to take out the scout, but that's not really that big of a deal. I don't even know if it would have hit. Probably would have, but oh well. But right here, take a look at the clock. Just how much time he could have 3 essences by now. And I know the Lord, the Hector Vampire looks cooler, but did anyone get that? No, anyways. But I know the Lord Vampire looks far cooler, but it's like, what's the point? Like, I know the bad is ugly, but get essences. You need essences. That's Dampeer. That's the downside of the hero. And he even uses the ultimate to have a scout, but he's not using it to actually get creep kills. Let's assume he would have 3 essences. He probably would have killed scout right there. But he would be dead. It's just kind of depressing. You know, Magnus is coming in from the back, gonna stun the scout, they don't have mana anymore, and it's just to go down. So yeah. This ain't going too great. I really don't know why he's not using his consume onto creeps. He needs the essences. That's where his, like, it's such a big deal on Dampeer. Like, the hero has great abilities. Like, all of his abilities are amazing. They're just the huge downside of the essences. That's the reason why he isn't picking competitive, or rarely picking competitive. It's like, really? Just, I know you want to get a kill, but you could be at 3 essences. You could be. It's like, yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is nice. You use the item to finish someone off. He now has the 3 essences. Great. Now, we should be talking about item builds. And... I know. The common build on the Dampeers like Ghost Marchers and Spell Shots. Sometimes you get a Helm of the Black Legion. Which I like the Ghost Marchers Helm of the Black Legion. I don't think that's that bad. I personally always like the Steam Boots more, but Dampeer is actually one of those heroes where I can why the heck not? I still like the Steam Boots more, but it's just like, if you want Ghost Marchers, go get them, Tiger. Now, Helm of the Black Legion is also fine. Like, you want to be tanky so you don't die as easily and don't lose your essences. But Spell Shots are just terrible. Plain out horrible. Get health lower. Health lower is better in every aspect. Oh well, so right now we really don't have a whole lot going on. But actually there is something going on. And that would be scout farming. And actually keeper farming as well. The keeper got himself a alchemist bones and scout is getting close to his wound X, I think. He should be close, like his farm is really good. He's got a really high GPM. I think he already got 1 broad sword. He should. Oh well. Let's just take a look. Yeah, he does. Now, what should Dampeer be doing? He certainly should not be sitting in the mid lane like this. Like, he's just gonna get there which is not the biggest of deals. Like, yeah, shit happens. And now they're gonna push the mid lane. But this is what I'm talking about with Dampeer. Like, he uses all of his essences and it's like, I need essences to do that, but I don't have essences anymore, so what am I supposed to do? Well, I guess play the function. So they're gonna use the powers and actually get a kill on the scout, so it's still not a good trade, but at least they got something. Something. No, still, what should Dampeer do? He should be ganking, he should be trying to set something up. Dampeer really isn't a carry. Like, I have seen players play Dampeer as a carry, but he ain't. Really is not. It's just like, yes, like, you know, he got a lifesteal. He can't carry. He can't. Okay, try to carry, but it won't work. You shouldn't be farming as much. Like, you gotta think about Dampeer like pebbles. Or Deadwood. If a Deadwood or Pepperstone in this game, and he was just sitting in the mid lane, would you be complaining? Of course you would be complaining. You got a reason to complain. Why would you not be complaining? It's like, my god, you got a Peppers and or a Deadwood. Actually both. Like, in this scenario you got both are solid by the way. He got a tower kill, so that's actually fun. But it's like, yeah, we got Deadwood, we got Pebbles. Both are sitting in the mid lane and farming. And though we need help shutting down the scout, they are supposed to be our primary gankers. But really, they're not doing anything. Are they? It's like, Dampeer, are you doing anything? Are you contributing to the game? You should be carrying a TP. No, he's sitting here. Sitting at the agent. Not really doing anything. He is not getting anything done. Scout is actually running in, kind of targeting down the moves. But yeah, I still like the avatar. Make moves. Yeah, he's just farming. So much farming. And yeah, okay, this is actually decent. By the way, nice TP pickup. I personally would also like this. The best knight, and then the Black Legion. Just cause they really need some tankiness. Like, you can see, Scout just tore Magnus apart, and Dampeer really ain't a lot tankier than him. Scout just destroyed the Magnus. Like, oh my god, that's not even funny. And Scout is gonna get a Sheepbreaker, hopefully. Pretty soon. Maybe a Shrunken Head, actually, that wouldn't be the worst choice. But it's like, okay, here we go. One Arcana. Why are you going back to the base? Why are you going back to the base right now? Don't. Get a TP, by the way. You can afford a TP. My god, you have a TP. Get a TP. Where are you going? What are you doing? You're not really doing anything. You're running around, not contributing. You need wards down. Look, down. Big problem right now is the other lack of wards. Like, you really aren't capable of ganking because how? Like where? I don't see anyone. That's because you don't have wards. That's because you don't have vision of their jungle. You don't have vision of their lanes. You really don't know what's going on. And that's the worst thing. That's so terrible. Every time I play Pebbles, I just tell my team, okay guys, you guys ward, I win the game. If you don't ward, I can't do that, but if you do ward, we instantly win. And that usually works out just fine. That's, yeah. But it's like, Dampeer, really? Like, you know, if nobody's buying wards, just buy them yourself. Like, it's actually not true. Anyone is buying wards, surprisingly. But it's crazy. Now, let's pause right here and think about where would they need wards. Like, I would really like to see a ward up here and a ward right here. This is just to prevent jungling. You could take out the Keep of the Rose. We would just finish a demonic 24 minutes into the game. That's just crazy. But yeah, like you want, I would like to see them around here. Place a ward on top here. Maybe one here, so Scout doesn't get, it doesn't get the ancients and all that fun stuff. That should actually be fine. Like, how many wards does this Miminon have? One. And how many can he buy? Yeah, he can buy 3. Oh, can he? It's just... it doesn't work anymore. But it just showed 3. So I can buy 3 wards. So we still got one left to place the last one. I actually don't think we need to place the last one yet. Let's just wait with the last one. But that's where I would like to see some wards. Just so you can stop them from jungling. Just so you can stop them from farming. The Scout caught the Shipbreaker level 3. Just take a look at what's gonna happen to this Magnus. Oh, that's actually quite a lucky stun. Yeah. This isn't really all that great. You need to stop them. Like, Scout still is very squishy. He really doesn't have any HP. But he's really farming. And if he does do so, it's like, this is terrible. This is not what you want. You really, really need to shut him down. You really need to stop him from doing anything. But take a look at where Dampeer is sitting. Like, he is actually bought the wall, which is great. But he didn't place it in a very good position. Like, okay, let's just think about what this wall does. Gives you vision around here, which the purpose of this is to stop the Hellborn from jungling. And gives you vision around this area, which first of all gives you vision of the ruin and also shows you whether or not someone is entering the Congo area. No. Does it look like the Legion side is going for Congo? No, because they are Legion. Nobody ever goes for Congo if they are Legion. Simple. Do you need to stop the Hellborn from jungling? No. No, you don't. You are Hellborn. Do you need Rune Vision? No. No. It's really not that big of a deal. It would be nice, but it really isn't that big of a deal. So it's like... I like the wall. I like placing wards, but why there? Why that ward? And you picked up spell shots. Now let's think about why spell shots are terrible. No, first of all, what does spell shots do? Spell shots are a free coast. About 4,500 or something like that. That's 2,500. Yeah, 4,500. How much does Havlar cost? 4,700. What do the stats provide? Spell shots gives you plus 6 intelligence, plus 17 damage, plus 10 attack speed, and let me just actually like get this repair control out of the way. 9% cooldown reduction, 75% mana regeneration, and 6 magic armor penetration. 6 magic armor penetration, which really isn't. Yeah, that's 25% damage. If you think about it. How much does magic armor block? Magic armor 5.5, so you're gonna penetrate through that, which gonna give you a damage increase of 24.8% in terms of your spells, which really isn't that bad, but it's not crazy good. Now, let's think about what does Hellflower give us. Plus 20 intelligence, 51 damage, 30 attack speed, 225% mana regeneration. Just these plain out stats are ridiculous. Hellflower effects, plus 20% damage taken, silence perplexed, and leaves a visible trail behind the afflicted target. We can silence the scout, we can perplex the scout. He won't be able to get off a shrunken head once he does have one, which he will get. The scout is not a dumb player. This scout is actually pretty good. So he will get the shrunken head eventually. Now also, silences him. He won't be able to go invisible. 20% damage taken. Now, of course, splash shots increase your damage by 24.8%, which is 4.8% more in terms of your spells. But Hellflower also applies to your allies and to your auto hits, which also get increased by a shit ton, and your mana regeneration is fine, so you will be able to farm with your abilities without having to worry about mana. Why would you get spell shots? Tell me, why would you do that? Fun fact, by the way, to anyone getting spell shots on Pebbles, or Dampeer actually. No, I only know the math for Pebbles, but on Pebbles it's actually more effective to invest that money into a codex because you just flat out deal more damage. Spell shots are a terrible item, just plain out bad. The only hero that it's good on is Thunderbringer. It's only Thunderbringer, and that's it. Maybe Artesia, I can see Artesia, but Thunderbringer. Just hate the item. I don't know why everybody buys it, but it's just terrible. It's just so bad. Anyways, yeah, he's farming at the bottom lane. In the meantime, yeah, Scout. We got him actually farming the Hellbound jungle, so that's funny. He's farming the Hellbound jungle, and yeah, just running around trolling to be honest. But you have to think about it. Like, take a look at the minimap and take a look at what Dampeer's doing. His job is to support is the same as a Pebbles or a Deadwood. Supposed to shut down the enemy carry. And what is the enemy carry doing? It's just, yeah, he's freely doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. Is he gonna get a kill on the Bucky? No. But just take a look at the minimap. Like the scouts around. In the meantime, Dampeer, yeah. Farming. Oh, actually. No, that's just plain old luck, but I can't. I don't know what the scout was thinking. I shouldn't have done it. That was a free kill. And it's like, still. You're not. Think about it. Just in the most simple of manners. Are you going to win late? No, you're not. Why are you trying to take it to the late game? I don't know. You're farming. Farming is trying to take it to the late game. That's all you're doing. You're giving Scout the time to farm up. You're actually even giving Keeper the time to farm up because he's going for that ridiculously stupid Keeper build. With the Alchemist spawns and all of that fun stuff. Which is just plain old terrible. And here we go, more farming. Like, you're not doing anything. You're not getting anything done. And in the meantime, let's go to the GPM chart. It's like, you're not even close. Scout is almost doubling. There we go, they actually managed to take him out yet again. Which is great. Great. But yet again, this is actually more on the part of the Scout player than on their skill. Because what? The Scout could just be sitting in his own jungle. He doesn't need to farm the Hellbound jungle. He is trying to do so to kind of troll them, I guess. But he really doesn't have to. I guess he learned his lesson now. And let's take a look at what's gonna happen from now on with the Scout. And then in the meantime, they also got the Keeper farming. And look at the minimap. Like, this Dampeer, he's farming all game long. Farming. And Keeper in the meantime. Yeah. And hey, that was a fun way to use the combination, like terrorize first and then use. Anyway, not a big deal. Take out the tower, get 2 kills, which is great. Hammerstorm got a PK, so at least someone is thinking. Oh, yeah, he should get a shot. Oh. Now the Dampeer picks up a mighty blade, gonna go for a shotgun, which is okay, that's nice. But okay, to get back to one of my theories, like you guys know that I got a shit ton of game theories about this game and overall about games. But there are teams that overpower your enemy, and there are teams that shut down your enemy. You know, the Legion side has got a team that overpowers. Because they got the scout, they got the keeper. They got the polygon even, and they got the flux. Flux is a pretty decent tank. Now, don't let anyone fool you. Flux is an amazing character. I'm not kidding. I really think Flux is a great character. Because you can build a tank and it's just gonna get more and more powerful because of all of that strength. I really like Flux carry. But it's just like you're not shutting down the enemy. You're trying to outfarm him. You're trying to play the game he wants to play. Never play the game your enemy wants to play. You're not going to win that game because he doesn't want to let you win. Oh well. So he's just sitting here. And now just take a look at what's happened in this game. We are now at a point where the Legion side is pushing. Without really anything happening. Like over the course of this entire game we haven't had a single team fight. Not a single one. All of those kills are ganks. All of them. And because of that there really hasn't been a whole lot going on. And even though nothing has been happening, the Legion side is now starting to push. This is bad. This is really bad news. You really didn't use the advantage of your early game team. You got the Dampeer, the Hammerstone, the Valkyrie. All of those are, well, I guess they can somewhat carry, but they ain't no scout. All of them are just gonna get demolished by scout. He now got the shrunk. He's pushing the top lane so, by the way, because he really doesn't give a fuck anymore. And yeah, just look at this. They are going into the mid lane. They are pushing down your tower. Here we go. First team fight of the game. Scout almost destroyed them. The last hit in. The invisibility protects the Valkyrie. Valkyrie gets taken out of the Scout, though just a little bit too far. But in the meantime, the minigun are dropping the keepers and giving a fuck. Down the minigun. He's gonna get the kill. Got himself a dash, which is fun. Yeah. Now let's go back and take another look at the team fight. Not from just to take a look at what the Dampeer actually does. Now, Dampeer's to take back here. All of his abilities on cooldown. And we got Scout is going, which is great. Now right here you've got the choice of either that guy's really tanky or and I believe I like the bullets, though they didn't get him. It's still like, it's fine. The mini barracks goes down, but we have stopped. I don't know. I really don't think. So yeah, mini barracks drops, and this is terrible. It's just horrible, like the worst thing that could happen. They got a lot of experience out of that fight, which is cool. Like they won that fight actually. Kind of. The Legion side really wasn't going for kills, they were going for the barracks, and they got what they wanted, but still they lost all of their players except for Blitz. So I don't know. I don't know. They're now going for Congo. Great. Now, I don't know if this is still the case. I really am not sure. But back in the day, they still used essences resurrected from the token of life. If that's still the case, never give a token of life to the Dampeer. If that's not the case, if they change that, I'm sorry. I don't know. I honestly don't. Really, I don't believe Dampeer to be a good hero. I think he's just a hero, but his abilities are great. Like all of his abilities are just amazing. It's just they are underpowered if you don't have essences, and it's so easy to shut him down. Just kill him once. And here we are. Here we go. He's stuck. Like he needs to build up essences again. Otherwise, he's just going to be more than any other hero in the game. Which, in my opinion, really doesn't work out that well. I really don't like that. Now they're going to push it to the top. Actually, gonna go to Flux. Flux get up. In the meantime, counter push. Just a simple counter push from Keeper. And they are going to get the kills. It's great. It's really good. But you're getting it too. It's not just me, but I always talk about this. Like teams are either supposed to shut down your enemy or overpower your enemy. And the Legion side is starting to overpower because the Hellborn didn't shut them down. It's just the Legion is in control of this game. They are behind 13,000 experience. Think about it. But still, it feels like they are losing, doesn't it? It feels like this is actually kind of over. Because it is. This is kind of over. This is not going well for the Hellborn side. I don't know how they can stop this. The Scout is just too powerful. And really, yeah, you can try to keep on farming, but what's that gonna do? What use are your spell shot against the Shrunken Head? Keeper got the Shrunken, Scout got the Shrunken. What use are your spell shots? I don't really see one. Like, it's great to farm. I always tell you, like, the reason why bad players are bad is because they don't know how to farm. But this is exactly what I am talking about. Like, if I say you don't know how to farm, it's not all about like I don't know how to last it, I don't know where to farm. It's about when to farm. You have to know when is time to actually get creep kills and when is the time to fight. And just take a look at what Dampeer is doing. He's never ever forcing a fight. He joins in if there's a fight going on. But he isn't forcing them. He isn't forcing them. And they are now starting to push because the top is coming out. Use of their just break. Blitz running in with the that's to be expected. No. Here's actually kind of low. Scott is coming in and just carrying everything. Actually, I think yes. So Bloodbath coming out for the Dampeer, and now they are in a pretty good position. Like they are 78, 28,000 experience. But Scott buys back. Yeah. That's the Scout is has gotten too powerful. Like this is. I don't know what they are going to do to start with. I really don't, and I don't know what to tell you. How to turn this game around? Like you had your chance to turn this around early on. You had an advantage, and you should have used that advantage. You should have pushed. You should have ganked. You should have forced team fights. You should have grouped up and pub trained, which is a terrible word. Like a pub trade, I think everybody is thinking like, every time you group up as 5, you're just pub trading. No, you're not. If you group up as 5, you're pushing. Pub train is your entire team just starts roaming the map for the entire game. So take out Magnus, get yeah. Like, Scout is not so powerful, he's out of hand. This is why you can't.
to just sum this up, you should have ganked your early stages. You should have tried to play a lot more aggressively in the lane. Like, the scout had pretty good farm in the lane. Like, he was at 360 GPM through the entire lane in the stage. You should have tried to shut that down. You should have tried to stop him from farming. You should have tried to even, like, just make him scared, force team fights. So the scout has to choose between helping his team or farming. And that's what you really want. Like, the scout can't make that choice because if he does, like, not farming ain't an option. But not fighting is also no option. So yeah. Actually going for the scout right here and he just instantly kills them. Oh, I would have gone in right there. I personally would have just gone in for the kills. Yeah.
Serial killer.
Yeah, the mega creeps are always finished. They can't defend against mega creeps. Nobody can. I've yet to see a game. I won against mega creeps. But I played like 3,000-4,000 games easily. I've been playing this game since the early closed beta. And how many games do I have actually played? On this account, not a whole lot. Let's go. Okay, it doesn't want to. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I do have quite a few games played, so... yeah, it's just... like this game right there really didn't go too well. No. My cool hat. I like my hat. Yeah, that's that much for that video. I know it's not the best, and I think I'm actually done with all of the replays in my thread. And if you're going to submit replays, please do so. Thread in the description. But give me something to work with, like this Dampeer. Yes, that was actually something to work with. That wasn't the worst of replays, but it was really boring. Like, give me something worse. If that makes any sense. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and like my Facebook or something. And I guess see you next time. Yes, see you next time.